If you listen carefully, you can hear a quiet whooshing sound every hour or so. It's the collective sighs from thousands of people around the world when a new forum post asks which are the best tyres or which is the best engine oil to use. These posts are almost as bad as email spam for clogging up valuable internet space needed for photos and vids of cute kittens and motocross crashes. If you were thinking of asking these questions, let me save you some time. Which tyres should you get for your dirt bike? The general consensus is the round ones work best, and black tends to be the best colour.
She's slippery.
Scientific testing has shown the square wheels can work better if riding whoops. But overall, the round wheel and tyres will suit a wider variety of applications. As for the best engine oil,
second gear.
Again, scientific analysis has revealed that slippery oil works best. I know that doesn't narrow it down much because you have olive oil, peanut oil, canola, so many types. But if you do want to be specific, go to a motorbike shop and they have oils made for motorbikes. These are easy to pick because they will usually have the word oil on the label and a helpful picture of a motorbike too.
You bugger.
I can understand top riders getting concerned about their tyres, but I wonder if most of us just get too hung up on this. Last week, one of you guys mentioned how the Australian rider Shane Watts often turns up at race events on some clapped out dirt bike he's borrowed from someone. The tyres are almost bald, and then he proceeds to leave everyone in his dust. And I'm sure you have all experienced this. You see lots of forum posts from a guy about how he's been through all sorts of tyres but finally worked out the Wang Chang Fuck Chu traction grabber Nobby from Korea is really finally letting him nail the hill climbs and reach his full enduro potential. Then you meet him one day on a ride and he rides even worse than you do. Now, I could be a hypocrite here, as I have reviewed a few tyres myself, but I try to ride them in all sorts of conditions first and then make sure I'm only providing a Gumby perspective that no one in their right minds would ever trust. Personally, one thing I look forward to is when my tyres do get worn, because it's just putting extra emphasis on my technique instead of trying to trust a tyre. More and more nowadays, I think it's going to be about 80% rider skill. The other 20% will be your motorbike, riding gear, tyres, vitamin supplement, or brand of dental floss.
Wow, this is slippery today.
Look, I don't automatically assume guys on forums are talking crap, but I think it pays to read everything with a dose of healthy skepticism. And the same goes, of course, for reviews in bike magazines. The new enduro models are being reviewed by a bunch of exceptionally talented but pimply-faced motocross teenage test pilots. Something tells me this may not give the best assessment for we Gumby riders who have trouble doing up our boots, let alone riding a dirt bike. Over the years, my work has involved a fair bit of research and journalism, and you start to become aware of how much bias plays a role in everything.
Not doing anything right today.
A guy has a fight with his girlfriend and is in a filthy mood when he reviews a motorbike the next day. Or a dude is into Japanese bikes. He continually bags European brands because he formed his opinions about their unreliability 30 years ago, and ain't nothing gonna change his mind today. Something called investment bias is a good one, and usually the foundation for blind brand loyalty. You've shelled out so much cash for your new Enduro toy that you have to believe it's the best, no matter how much evidence might suggest otherwise. Otherwise, you've made a bloody expensive mistake. Or to bring it back to tyres, this guy fits the new Wang Chang Fak Chu traction grabber and feels it has transformed him into the new Graham Jarvis, when all that's happened is a girl he's been chasing for months finally relented and engaged in some very comprehensive physical intimacy the night before. Finally, he could grip the bike properly with his knees, as his gonads had reverted to their normal size. Well, that's my rant for the week. Congratulations to anyone who put up with it this far. At least I'm feeling better now. Ciao.